Oh, what's up, everybody? Let's try to level the phone out here. How's everybody doing this evening? So let's see who's here. All right, I can mute that. All right, so let's see. Coven Stuff, sir, how are you? Bill R, Phoenix, Arizona, representing. Jay, what's going on, sir? Jay's Rapping Barbecue. You know what it is. Mr. Hockett, how you doing this evening? That's what's up, Jay. I appreciate you, Jay's like a host. He's like, hey, everybody, how's everybody doing? All right. That's what's up. Mr. Hockett, what's going on? Sean, how are you doing this evening? Jay, Cuff and Stuff. So what's good, everybody? Patricia, how you doing this evening? Patricia's representing for the ladies. Hey, ladies, yeah. Oh, man. All right, so Jay's reminding everybody to please hit that like button, that thumbs up. So Boosted Plinko, that's my buddy Nick. Everybody, Nick, everybody. All right, so tonight we're talking about how to find the best deal. All right, like comparing prices and shopping around. So, I'm great, Patricia. I'm great. Hopefully, all things are all things down there in Lakeland. That's good. Oh wow, there's a bunch of people joining the live stream currently. I just want to say hey to everybody. John, what's going on? I need a sound. You know what? Maybe I can just do this. I can let me see what I can do here. Here it is. Every time somebody brings it up. Hopefully you can hear me.
Oh, water, baby.
Every time I laugh. Oh man, getting ready for a storm. Eric, man, what's going on? We got the first Eric on the live stream this evening. What's good with you, Eric? Hey, yo to you too. Rob Perez, how you doing this evening? Great. Nick, hello. There's a Nick and there's my buddy Nick. Getting ready for a storm, so hopefully it's not too bad. I know storms are storms, but yeah. Rodney, what's going on? So I guess I'll keep it, on the ready. So anytime you ready for it, just let me know, and boom, I can play. Just got my meat for the weekend. What are you cooking this weekend? So actually, Eric, I guess perfect segue. Do you just go to one place and buy everything, or do you have, how did you find out where you were going to buy your meat from? Since you brought it up. How did you find out where you were going to buy your meat from? Gerald, hey, what's going on? All right, so I was trying to wait for Quester J, but he might be running a little late. All right, so Eric says Sam's. He always gets it from Sam's. You get your briskets from Sam's as well. Rodney says he's smoking 2 pork butts and a brisket. So let's see. Let's have a conversation here. Eric says he gets his food from Sam's. All right. So tonight, we're going in this. This is I guess this is a Walmart brand. What is that? What brand is that? I don't even remember. Oh wait, nope, not on the bottom. Anyway, since I'm just straight crown tonight. We're gonna have a good live stream over ice. Woo! Fill up the cup. All right. Quester J, thank you, sir, in advance. Let me catch up to the comments here. All right, so let's get back into it. All right, So Eric says he's getting brisket and pork butt. Patricia says she gets her pork butts from Gordon Food Service. Nice large butts, double packs. All right. So that's usually the same thing with me when I get the pork shoulders. I'll get boneless pork shoulders, and I'll get the butts, not the picnics the butts, not the picnics from the Restaurant Depot. Same thing. You get a unit. A unit is 2 pieces. Jamal says Restaurant Depot all day on his meats. Rodney says he gets his from at Winco and Sam's. What's Winco? You might have to explain that. It's not Arctic, Nick. It's whatever the Walmart brand is. Arctic, I do have an Arctic something, and Arctic is the one with the bear and like an R. All right, Eric says he got a full packer and 2 pork butts. Nice. Johnny with some Johnny Black. Well, that's what's up. Whiskey for everybody this evening. Also, took a shot of the Mama Juana. I talked to Dr. Ramirez earlier tonight. She told me she wasn't going to be able to join the live stream, but she sends her regards. So I took a shot of the Mama Juana. All right, thinking about the good doctor. Hope everything is fine. All right, Ken Kramer, how you doing this evening? Rodney, salute, cheers to you too. Patricia says 6 pork butts for Monday, depending on Hurricane Dorian. Okay. Well, I hope that all is well, and you fend for the best. 4J says no work tonight. I guess that means he's hanging out. You drinking too? Big fan, bro. Just bought my first torch line, and I'm going to use this again. Oh yeah, that torch is definitely a game changer. What's Gucci? Gucci is a nothing much, man. All is well. How's everything with you, Chef? It's a school night, man. I get to sleep in tomorrow. I get to sleep in till like 6 a.m. Crown and ginger. I thought about mixing the Crown, but I'm just gonna sip on it tonight. We sipping on it. So, hey yo, Luke Alamadas, welcome to the party. I guess we'll have to hear later how your interview went last week. Have I ever used pork collar? No, I have not. Grown Folks Network. Good evening to you two and everyone else, they say. Employee-owned grocery chain. All right, well, cool. Bone-in. Eric, I haven't found the value add in the bone-in, and honestly enough, I think it just takes, the bone makes it take longer. But yeah. Patricia said GFS butts are $1.49 this week. Wow. Question J. So you were late on the pour, but yeah, this is all your fault tonight. So we're gonna blame it on you. If I get completely inebriated and say or do something that I shouldn't, blame Question J. It's all his fault. Well, John, I wish you were drinking. John from 4J's Barbecue, I wish you were drinking. Sooner or later, you have to be able to drink. I know. U.S. Foods for pork butt, chicken, and brisket, cooking for the parents' church. All right, Ken. So can you go into U.S. Foods? I know one of my father-in-law's friends works at U.S. Foods, and I never knew you could go into it and kind of shop. No Winn-Dixie's up here. Winn-Dixie is straight, I'm pretty sure straight Southern stuff. All right, Gerald says a butcher meat market. Okay, so the butcher meat market is going to be expensive. If you're cooking for yourself, then it might be worth it for you. But when you're cooking to try to make some money off of it, you just can't justify passing along those costs to other people. Lou says he can't get full packers anywhere but Restaurant Depot, pork butts and ribs. He's back and forth between Costco and Restaurant Depot. So your Costco should have a prime meat case. In that prime meat case, you should be able to find whole packer briskets. Same thing with Sam's. If you have a Sam's nearby, you should be able to possibly find them there too. One of the only other places I found whole briskets aside from the Restaurant Depot, was at super Walmarts. Just not any old regular Walmart. You need a super Walmart. And the super Walmarts that have the market section, in the beef section, they sometimes have briskets. So, it's one of those things. So that kind of, gives me a segue into trying to talk about how I figured out where I could get the best prices on things. And that's kind of what I want to talk about tonight. How did you guys do your comparison shopping, or how did you shop around? Where did you determine where you were going to get the food that you're going to get? Sometimes you can only find, like Lou says, he can only find briskets at Restaurant Depot. So his hands are tied. He can only go to Restaurant Depot to get brisket. But he says that he can get pork butts and ribs between Costco and Restaurant Depot. Well, to be completely honest with you, Lou, I prefer boneless pork butts. And I don't know if Costco sells boneless pork or boneless shoulders. I know they sell, I'm pretty sure they sell bone in, and they might sell picnics as well. But if I'm going to Restaurant Depot to buy brisket, then I'm going to get the pork shoulder and the ribs while I'm there, unless the price is different. But does the price difference justify running from one place to another place to another place to another place? So, now I will tell you, when I do my shopping, the majority of the times I'll buy chicken solely from Sam's, and I'll get everything else. Anything else I need, usually that I'm cooking, I'll get it from the Restaurant Depot. Let's see. Benji, how you doing this evening? Yes, Nick, it is Apple Crown. My dogs love it when I do bone in. I'm sure it can. Got to do brisket and 5 racks of ribs for somebody on Sunday. Try to steer him towards pulled pork, a little cheaper. But he wanted ribs. You know what? Sometimes you can lead a horse to water, but you can't always make them drink, man. And I know pork shoulder is way easier than ribs are. So I know why you were steering them in that direction. Regular pork ribs for $1.19 last weekend. Man, what? Dang on. I wish. Baby back ribs are, shoot, $2.50, almost $3 a pound, something like that. It's ridiculous. Question J, no, not necessary. Oh man, Benji said that his meat market that he hits up for odd cuts of meat burned down. That is sad. Jeez. So Ken, I actually do like cranberry and Crown. I just don't have any cranberry juice at the moment, and I figured it was way more effective if I was just sipping it slowly straight. So I'm going to slip it. I'm already slipping. I'm going to sip it slowly. Jay says, me getting drunken, as long as I don't blame it on the cheddar, we're good. I talked about the cheddar today in the video. Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to build back up. I've been filming a bunch lately, and I'm trying to get back ahead. I don't like being like last week and the week before, I had to film a video and edit the video on Wednesday for it to go up on Thursday. I like to have way more room and time for that. Speaking of which, did you guys know if you are a patron on Patreon, you get access to the videos typically at least almost 24 hours, well, 12 to 24 hours earlier than when they get released live on YouTube. So there's an incentive. If you wanted to see the videos early, you can become a patron for as little as, I think it's $2 or $5 a month. I have to check. I think I have a $2 tier, a $5 tier, and a $10 tier. The store is open to the public down here. Well, Ken, that's what's up. Interview 2 went well. I said I was going to meet with the superintendent on Monday, then call you Sunday. So 7. Oh, wow. Well, Lou, best of luck to you, man. Whole Packers at Costco for $3.19. Yeah, I know they're. So, John, that's the thing. Costco and Sam's are, one did it and then the other did it. So Costco only sells prime briskets, which is not bad. The only problem with a prime brisket is I don't see the value add in it as far as, yeah. But The other problem I have is the prime briskets that they sell are like 15 to 18 pounds or 15 to 19 pounds. I don't like buying briskets that big. The biggest brisket gosh, the biggest brisket I really want to get is about 15, 16 pounds max. Again, I don't find any value add in getting that bigger brisket because I feel like I end up trimming a lot more fat off of it than I'm going to actually be able to render and actually use. Torgy! Oh man! Oh, cheers, brother! Where you been? Hopefully all is well with you, sir. Jay, what you doing, man? I saw you let me see. All right. Yeah, thanks, Jay, for deleting that one. No, can't have any sleepovers here. Yep. So for Jay, John, you're absolutely right. You know, sometimes it takes, and one of the things too that's crazy. In the beginning, when I was starting out, I took a notepad and a piece of paper, and I wrote down, "This is the price of this at Sam's. This is the price of this at Walmart. This is the price of this at the market. This is the price of this at Costco." I didn't have Costco, at the restaurant depot. And I went to those 4 different places and I determined where or who had what cheapest. And I would go to Sam's to get this thing. And I would go to the restaurant depot to get this thing. And I could go to Walmart to get this thing if I was in a pinch. But, if I couldn't find it at Walmart and I had to go to restaurant depot, I knew that I could get it. One of the things, and I was talking about it earlier, Walmart, Super Walmarts do, or at least did. I stopped going to Super Walmart or relying on Super Walmart to get brisket because it was inconsistent. I would go in there one day and they would have brisket, and I would come in the next and they say, "Oh, we just had 5 briskets. Somebody bought them all." And I'm like, "Well, I need a brisket right now." They're like, "Oh, we don't have any. We won't get a truck for another couple days." Okay, well, that's not helping me right now, so I need to go ahead on to the restaurant depot. But now that Sam's and Costco are both selling briskets, they are selling the briskets for slightly less, but Costco and Sam's are the one Sam's isn't out of the way or off of the beaten path, but a lot of times I find it's just easier to pay the extra 10 to 15 cents per pound, unfortunately, to get to, for the convenience of having to get everything in one place, or being able to get everything in one place, if that makes sense. I have a script to run to find the best advertised prices at all the stores around me. All right, Ken, Mr. Comp Sci. Someone got a beer, sold to me a dunk. Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. And then you take, so my buddy Nick says, some bald guy in a beard, I don't know who he's talking about, sold him his meat in a parking lot at Dunkin' Donuts. I can either confirm or deny. Actually, I sold it to him at a parking lot at Dunkin' Donuts, and then I also sold it to him at the airport. Yeah. 40 pounds of leg quarters for $17. Jeez, Ken. That's crazy. Costco here, they only have flats. I asked the butcher if he could get full packers, and he said, "Yeah, those are full packers versus those are flats, sir." That's all we carry. Ooh, gosh. Sorry to hear that, Lou. Profitable, direct small poultry farm, raise the restaurant depot. I think there is a profit. All right, let's try this again. Do you think there's a profitable profit margin between direct small poultry farm raised and restaurant depot? I just think there's a difference in the texture and taste. Well, so here's the thing, Wendell. I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say, but if you're buying food directly from a farm versus, yeah, you might have to write that one out. Again, everything in the depot. Costco has 2 packs of ribs. Depot only has 2. So now here's the thing, Lou. So Costco has packs of 3 ribs. Are you getting the baby backs or are you buying spares? Because I've only seen baby back ribs in packs of 3. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So for St. Louis, they are they're cuts of spare ribs. Low and slow sipping, yes indeed. So I'll probably everything at the depot. Yes, Lou, get everything at the restaurant depot. Yeah. Sam's, but so the pork shoulder at Restaurant Depot. But see, here's the thing. Here's the sticking point, Eric. Sticking point, Eric. Those butts are bone in at $1.33. I'm probably paying $1.50, $1.60 at the absolute most for boneless pork shoulder. And I think the boneless is far easier to cook and get done than the bone in. I stopped using bone in shoulder a long time ago. So Grown Folks Network says Boston butts are 99 cents a pound this weekend at Food Lion. Those are probably the pork shoulder picnics and not the pork shoulder butts. If they are the butts, then more power to you. Scoop them up. They might be the bone-in butts, but more often than not, the bone-in picnics go on sale. The bone-in picnics look more like a small ham. Big Pete Adventure says he gets his from Costco or HEB. That's what's up. So who has the better price? Did you have to like go into one store and figure it out, and then like how did you determine which one you were going to get? Jay says he's trying to get a brisket this weekend. Good luck, man. Eric says Sam's brisket was $3.58 a pound. Question Jason's wife is calling. Let's see here. No, Jack Daniel, I am not. I just grow my beard. Helena says weekend, John. You know what? I have two events on Saturday. I have actually both coworkers. I was about to say I have one both coworkers. The one that I have to do, I've never